Welcome back to Charlie's Kitchen. So first let me say happy Easter everyone and happy Sunday to you. Blessings to you and your family. And today I am getting into these greens. So these are turnip greens. I'm also going to add some mustard to it as well. And so these have been cleaned and cleaned again and soaked and everything. So now I'm about to get them into my pot. So what I do is make sure to sear my smoked turkey, and I sear it on both sides so that I'm able to get that flavor out of it. And then I put my greens in there, okay? And when I tell you guys, those smells are smelling amazing already, and I haven't even got the greens in there yet. So I got a handful of greens in my pot thus far. It's smelling amazing. You're gonna see the greens wither down a bit. You see, I have my bowl over here with the rest of my greens. So I'm just gonna start getting some more in my pot. And while I'm doing that, at the same time, I'm going to make sure that I add water to my pot as well. So thus far, I have started with my turnip greens. I put a whole bowl of turnip greens, mashed that down, let it cook a little bit. Then I added my mustard on top. And if I could just let you guys have a little bit of smell-o-vision, it's smelling amazing. So now I have another bowl with my turnip greens that I'm gonna put on top. I like to do layers, so I like to do the turnip first, then the mustard in the middle of the pot, and then another layer of turnip, so all of the flavors can mix together and like kind of marinate in the pot. And so I'm getting ready to add those turnip greens, and then I'm going to chop up some onions in here. And as far as flavoring, thus far I've added some vinegar. I've added onion powder, garlic powder, and also garlic salt. Okay, now remember, with smoked turkey, you're going to have flavors that are going to season the food as well. So you don't want to use too much seasoning, so you over season the food. So I always take my time as I'm cooking if I'm going to add something else, okay? So that you don't have a mishap in over seasoning and then you ruin all your food, okay? Earlier I also mentioned about searing, that's going to, when you sear the meat prior to making your greens, it's going to bring flavor, and that flavor is going to be throughout your food. So that's why I sear it at the beginning, because that kind of flavors the pot, so that all of those flavors can infuse into your food, okay? I don't know if I gave you a great description previously, and so that's why I wanted to go back to that. But as always, you can go ahead and ask me any questions in the comment section. If it's anything you want to share, that's also okay. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share, because it does help the channel to grow as well. So I'm gonna get to it and I'll be right back. Okay, everyone, I just want you to see how the greens are coming along. And as you can see, I added the onions. So what you want to do is just mix that all in with everything. And once again, it is smelling amazing in Charlie's kitchen, let me just tell you. So all I'm going to do is let this just cook, and I'm going to start on my next side, which is going to be my yams, sweet potatoes, whatever you call them. That's what I'm starting on next, okay? So I'm just going to let this cook. As you can see, the color of the greens have changed. And so you just let this just, slow cook in your pot until you get it to where you want it, and let all those flavors just mirror each other, okay? So I'll be back in just a bit. So these are the greens, everyone. They're just about done. I'm just letting them simmer. So again, all of those flavors can come together even more, but tender, just how I want them to look completely. So over here, I have the yams in a pot, and I added 2 bottles of water, 16-ounce bottles. And now I'm getting ready to put everything in them. Okay, so as I said, I'm starting to put my ingredients in the yams. So that is brown sugar. I'm going to add quite a bit more than that. And then I'm going to add my cinnamon sticks. So today I'm not doing it with, normally I use nutmeg, but today I'm not doing it with nutmeg because I want to see how it's going to come out with just cinnamon, because you have to cook for others and not everybody likes nutmeg. So we're going to do it with cinnamon and see what the taste is like. And I'm going to put some of my vanilla in there. I like the vanilla. And then we're going to add some more brown sugar. So basically, it's all about putting as much as you need. And I just tend to eye it. And if you're a cook like me, that's what you're going to do too. So I don't really do the measurements per se. I just kind of eye everything. So you want to go ahead and give that a toss. And just keep your cinnamon sticks in here. It's smelling good though, I will say that. It's smelling amazing. And put a little bit more vanilla, and I'm just gonna let this cook, and I'll come back in just a bit. Okay, everyone, my yams are done and looking quite amazing. And remember, I used the cinnamon instead of the nutmeg, but if you're used to using nutmeg, you can also use the nutmeg as well, okay? I just wanted to try something different this time in making it. The last ingredient that I added was butter. At the end stage of making my yams, I add the butter, toss it in, and that gives a different flavor to it. And if you're not aware, I use Smart Balance butter, which is lower on the trans fat, or even no trans fat with it. And the calorie intake is 80 calories as well. So that's what I used in my yams. And oh my goodness, it smells so good, you guys. Just think of butter and brown sugar and cinnamon. Yum. So I can't wait to dive in for Easter Sunday dinner. These are my two sides. I don't know if you guys have been seeing a lot of things about the garlic bread from Costco. I got the rolls as well. My friend is going to make those, but that is also my contribution for dinner with her and her family today. But anyways, I just wanted to let you guys see the finished sides. And until next time, from my kitchen to yours, I hope you guys have an amazing Sunday with your family as well. And I'll see you next time. Love you guys, and thank you so much for your support.